Welcome back to our channel, coin enthusiasts and history lovers. Today, we're diving into one of the most fascinating and valuable pieces of American numismatic history, the 1950 D Liberty 1 cent, also known as the Lincoln Wheat penny minted in Denver. While at first glance it may look like just another old penny, this coin has a story of rarity, minting history, and value that has skyrocketed it far beyond its humble face value of just 1 cent. In fact, certain examples of the 1950 D have been known to fetch extraordinary sums of money, with the market starting at an estimated $0.30 million for the rarest and most pristine conditions. Let's take a closer look at why this coin is so special. First, let's talk history. The Lincoln Wheat penny series was introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, and it continued until 1958. The 1950 D penny falls right into this historic line. It was struck at the Denver Mint, which is denoted by the D Mint mark placed just below the date. In 1950, the Denver Mint produced over 334 million pennies, so at first, this doesn't sound like a rare coin at all. However, as we know in the world of coin collecting, it's not always about how many were minted. It's about how many survived in excellent condition, and how many contain errors or unique characteristics that make them stand out. The design, created by Victor David Brenner, features Lincoln's bust on the obverse with the words "In God We Trust" above, "Liberty" to the left, and the year with the Denver Mint mark below. On the reverse, you'll find the iconic wheat ears framing the denomination 1 cent, along with United States of America and E pluribus unum. This wheat design is a beloved classic that gives the coin its nickname, the Wheat Penny. Now, let's get into why the 1950 D Wheat Penny can be worth such big money. One major factor is condition and grading. Coins graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC at levels of MS67 red or higher are exceedingly rare. The rich red luster, sharp strike, and preservation free of marks or spots make these coins highly desirable. In auctions, such pristine examples have commanded staggering prices. Beyond condition, another element that drives value is minting errors. During the 1950s, the U.S. Mint was still using manual processes in many areas, which left room for mistakes. Some 1950 D pennies are known to have repunched mint marks, RPMs, where the D was struck more than once, creating a doubled appearance. Collectors actively seek out these varieties, and they can add significant premiums. Other error types include off-center strikes, die cracks, clipped planchets, and double-die errors, all of which can turn a common penny into a rare treasure. So, how much is the 1950 D Liberty 1 cent really worth? In circulated condition, most examples trade for anywhere between 10 cents and $2, depending on where. However, when we step into the realm of high-grade mint state coins, the story changes dramatically. Certified gems graded MS66 red have sold for several $1,000s. At the very top end, the elusive MS67 and higher grades have reached extraordinary prices, with collectors and investors paying hundreds of thousands of dollars. In fact, market reports suggest that the finest known examples start at around $0.30 million, making this humble penny one of the most valuable wheat cents in circulation. The demand is also driven by nostalgia and history. For many collectors, the wheat penny was the first coin they ever discovered in pocket change or their grandparents' coin jars. That personal connection, combined with the rarity of high-grade 1950 D examples, keeps pushing values higher as time goes on. In today's coin market, where rare U.S. cents are increasingly viewed as both historical artifacts and investment pieces, the 1950 D stands as a shining example of how even a 1 cent coin can become a multimillionaire's treasure. So next time you're going through an old jar of coins or inherited a collection from a family member, keep an eye out for the 1950 D Lincoln Wheat Penny. Who knows? You might just be holding a coin that could change your financial future. If you enjoyed learning about this incredible piece of history and value, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into the fascinating world of rare coins. And as always, keep searching, keep collecting, and you might just uncover the next hidden gem. Another exciting episode where we explore some of the most fascinating coins in United States history. Coins that look ordinary in your pocket but can hold unimaginable value in the world of numismatics. Today, we're diving deep into a coin that has captured the attention of collectors for decades, the 1957 D Liberty 1-cent coin, better known as the 1957 D Lincoln wheat penny. At first glance, it looks like just another old copper penny, but don't be fooled. Some of these coins have sold for staggering amounts, with current market valuations rumored to start from an astonishing $30 million for the rarest examples. So let's break down its history, what makes it special, and why certain varieties of this penny are worth big money. The story begins in Denver, Colorado in the year 1957. That year, the United States Mint struck more than 1 billion pennies bearing the familiar design by Victor David Brenner. On the obverse side, we have President Abraham Lincoln's profile with the word Liberty to the left and the date 1957 to the right, accompanied by the small D mint mark under the date, showing it was struck at the Denver Mint. On the reverse, we see the classic wheat ears design, two stylized stalks of wheat framing the words 1 cent and United States of America, along with the motto E pluribus unum. This wheat reverse had been used since 1909, and 1957 marked one of the final years of production before the wheat penny design was retired in 1958 and replaced with the Lincoln Memorial reverse. That alone makes the 1957 D one of the last true wheat pennies, giving it historical importance as the closing chapter of a beloved design. But what really propels the 1957 D Liberty 1 cent into the spotlight isn't just its age or design. It's the rare varieties, striking errors, and unique conditions that exist. While the majority of 1957 D pennies are worth just a few cents in circulated condition, certain rare examples can command staggering sums. Coins that have been preserved in pristine, mint state condition, especially those with vibrant red luster and high grades certified by professional grading services, are highly desirable. Even without errors, a flawless 1957 D penny graded MS-67 red can sell for thousands of dollars. Now let's talk about what drives collectors crazy: the errors and anomalies. Error coins are often created by mistakes during the minting process, and in 1957 D pennies, some dramatic errors occurred. You can find double dies where the lettering or date shows strong doubling, off-center strikes that reveal blank planchet areas, repunched mint marks where the D was struck more than once, and even clipped planchets where a portion of the coin is missing. These unusual variations make each coin one of a kind, and collectors pay premiums for them. In fact, some of the rarest 1957 D wheat pennies with extreme errors have been rumored to fetch tens of thousands, even hundreds of thousands at private sales and auctions. But here's where things get truly astonishing. Some reports in numismatic circles claim that ultra-rare versions of the 1957 D penny, featuring unique minting anomalies, have valuations starting at a jaw-dropping $30 million. While it might sound unbelievable, the coin collecting world has shown us time and time again that rarity plus condition equals value. And when collectors compete, prices can skyrocket beyond expectations. Just think of other historic pennies like the 1943 copper Lincoln cent or the 1955 double die penny. Coins that sold for hundreds of thousands or even over $1 million. The 1957 D, with the right combination of rarity and error, belongs in that elite league. So what's the current market value? For everyday circulated 1957 D pennies, they're typically worth only about 5 to 25 cents. In higher grades, especially in bright red uncirculated condition, they range anywhere from $10 to $200 depending on the grade. But when you step into the world of rare mint errors and top-graded specimens, values can soar into the thousands. And then, for the most extraordinary examples, unique errors, flawless strikes, or one-of-a-kind anomalies, the numbers climb into millions, with certain claims of specimens valued at over $30 million. These ultra-rare pieces are the kind of coins that spark bidding wars among elite collectors and investors, and their stories are legendary in the coin world. The 1957 D Liberty 1 cent isn't just a small copper coin. It's a symbol of American history, a piece of artistry from Victor D. Brenner's design, and a collector's treasure that can bridge the gap between pocket change and fortune. It reminds us that even the simplest coin in circulation can carry stories, secrets, and in rare cases, life-changing value. So the next time you come across a wheat penny in your change jar or coin collection, take a closer look. That 1957 D penny you're holding might just be one of those rare gems that transforms from a single cent into a multimillion-dollar masterpiece.